Welcome back to another video. I am not a financial advisor. Let's get right into it because we have a lot to unpack today about Robinhood, GameStop, and all of those other shares and why you could only buy one on Robinhood today. So Robinhood, in the middle of the night, decided to send out a update at 3:37 in the morning, which basically stated that you could buy certain shares, but you could only buy one share the entire day. For those of you that either didn't get the update or didn't read the update, here's what it looks like on your screen right now. Changes due to ongoing market volatility. Opening new positions in the securities listed in the table below is currently allowed, but limited. So you're probably thinking, all right, well, these are probably just going to be like the actual short squeezes that are going on. You know, there should be like maybe 10, 13 of them. No, there's 50 plus as of 4:47 on Friday afternoon. And as you can see, it has a symbol on the left, the number of shares that you can actually purchase in the day. And then on the right-hand side is where it talks about how many contracts you can buy. As you'd expect, American Airlines, because apparently they're now a short squeeze, AMD, BlackBerry, Bed Bath & Beyond. Some of the odd ones, though, would be Beyond Meat is in there. GM, like General Motors, is in there. Starbucks is in there. If you could explain to me why those three stocks you can only buy one share of, I'd love to hear it because it doesn't make any sense. I mean, this whole thing doesn't make any sense. Like yesterday on Thursday when they basically blocked trading altogether, ridiculous and outrageous. But then when they come and do this and only say, yeah, you can buy, you're all good, but we're only gonna give you one little chicken strip. Okay, we're only giving you one tendy. What is that? What I would literally have rather had them say, no, you still can't trade, than saying you can trade just the one share. I don't know. It's both garbage. It's both trash. I don't understand how they're allowed to do this. I also don't understand how anybody is going to be staying with Robinhood once this whole big short squeeze calms down. I do not understand. If you are planning on staying with Robinhood, let me know in the comments below. If you are planning on leaving Robinhood, let me know in the comments below. I personally will be venturing out. I will no longer be using Robinhood once this whole thing cools down. The reason why I haven't moved yet was because, well, I need to sort of research and figure out which brokerage I'm going to move to. And I'll probably do a video reviewing some brokerages because I'm sure if you're looking to move, you're going to be in the same position I am, or like, I don't know where to go. So just stay tuned for that video. Be sure to like and subscribe so that you can also stay tuned and get updates on all things stock market related, specifically short squeeze in the near term. And for those of you that maybe don't believe that this whole share limiting thing isn't real, well, here's a screenshot of what it looks like if you attempted to buy more than one share of the stocks on that list. Now, moving on to the short squeeze names like GameStop, AMC, BlackBerry. We're going to talk about GameStop primarily because that's obviously the big one. According to S3 Partners, there's roughly 11.2 billion worth of shorts still in the market for GameStop, which roughly equates to 112%. But here's what I don't understand. The mainstream media, CNBC, all those fun guys, continuously tell us that the shorts are basically all out. They're gone. They've closed their positions. So someone's wrong. Either the people telling us that there are still shorts available, which is common knowledge, plenty of financial websites, or mainstream media is wrong because they're either trying to scare us or trying to get us to stop, sell, etc. If I had to bet, it's the latter. But I guess I just don't understand how they're allowed to do that. Like, how are they allowed to say that when there is data that literally says otherwise? I'm going to throw up on the screen right now 4 charts, and I would love for you to look at them because they all look like the same chart, right? It looks like the exact same stock. Well, if you look closely, these are the 4 probably most popular shorted stocks at the moment. And yet look at their charts. Look at how basically identical. If you were to just overlap all 4 of those charts, you would hardly see any anomalies in any of them. So my question is, and the time frame for this data of these charts looks like it's going back 2 days. That's weird because the last 2 days, retail investors pretty much haven't been able to invest. Thursday was literally zero investing for everybody on Robinhood as well as other brokerages. And then Friday, I don't know what was going on with other brokerages like Webull and M1 Finance and TD Ameritrade. I don't know if they were limiting how many shares you could buy, but on Robinhood, which is where I'd have to imagine the majority, Reddit, as well as other people are getting into these stocks. That's where they're trading. If you can only buy one share, I don't understand how that's working either. So how are these, who's buying these stocks? If it's not the small guys, who is it? Now, if you're on Reddit and you're looking on some of the boards and some of the posts, there are plenty of rumors, as well as other YouTube videos. There are plenty of rumors that hedge funds are now starting to get long into certain positions, like the 4 names that I just had on the screen. They're starting to get long. Well, for GameStop specifically, GameStop's fiscal year ends on January 31st. So it begins on February 1st, which is Monday. GameStop, the last 2 weeks, has said nothing. They have not made a peep about anything that's been going on. What we believe might be happening, which is why we believe some hedge funds are now getting long, is because we believe that come Monday, come February 1st, at some point in time, GameStop will announce X amount of shares that they are now releasing, specifically to cover the shorts or to help the shorts cover, which is good news if you are holding, if you have some sort of exposure to the stock, because inevitably that will then increase the stock price. So that's something to look forward to on Monday to see how that plays out. If you haven't gotten in already and you trade on Robinhood exclusively, I don't know. If I had to guess, Robinhood is still going to be at it with this garbage limited amount of shares that you can buy next week. I wouldn't be shocked if they raise the limit. In my opinion, there's no way that they're going to come out next week and be like, yeah, you can start buying as many shares as you'd like. But wrapping up this video on a slightly humorous note, there was a report that came out about Robinhood and its disgruntled employees and how they tried to console them. Basically, some Robinhood staff were unhappy about the trading hall, right? As they probably should have been. So what does Robinhood decide to do? Well, they apparently decided to give roughly 1,000 employees a $40 credit to DoorDash. So naturally, that means that DoorDash is going to the moon, right? All right, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more market moving news.